Glick, with Jiminy's special guests, Dennis Miller and Jerry Seinfeld. Glick Fix! I'm Adrian Van Voorhees, and am I the only one who needs a Glick Fix? No! Damn straight! Ladies and gentlemen, Jiminy Glick.
So excited. That's fine. You're wonderful! Oh my goodness, what joyful energy you're presenting me. I think you're wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'd give you all a French kiss, but I just had my tongue pierced, and the warranty doesn't kick in till Tuesday. And of course, we have the remarkable Adrian Van Voorhees 7. Is this, or is this not, one of the hottest bands on television? Rock and roll! I love saying that. Adrian, why don't you introduce the band for us?
It would give me great pleasure. Right behind me here on winds and brass is Zoltan.
Wonderful.
Janos on the keys. Stanislaw back on primary skins. That's the drum kit.
Yes.
Over here on secondary percussion is Bela. To my immediate right, Harold on the 6-string guitar. And of course, on the end, the lovely Ronnie.
Well, aren't they truly gifted? And not a green card in the bunch. And there she is. Thank goodness, our own Miss Gathercole. She's been here for every show we have ever done. How are you today, Miss Gathercole?
I am suffering from a yeast infection.
So much more information than I'd hoped.
If you are not interested in my gynecological condition, then there is no reason for me to stay.
Please, Miss Gathercole, you're overreacting.
You better sit your ass back down.
Fornicator!
The elderly can be so sensitive. Now, where were we? There was something I wanted to talk about.
Well, you were telling me about something that had made you very angry.
Oh, yes, I am angry. And I'll tell you who I'm angry with. A certain gossip columnist who shall remain nameless. Liz Smith. Because let me tell you something. I can put up with a lot of things, but yellow journalism is something that I simply cannot abide. When you say that my teenage sons, Morgan and Mason, look like the Menendez brothers with hoof and mouth disease, I cry foul. Or, when you're actually right, that you'd rather have a Demerol-free colonoscopy than see another one of my home movies featuring my 10-year-old twins, Matthew and Modine. Who, by the way, were named after the wonderful actor Matthew Modine, because we're tremendous fans of that one performance he did in that movie. Gee, I wish I could remember the name of it. You see, that's the problem with taking ginkgo biloba. You take it for your memory, but then you can't remember when you're supposed to take it. It's the catch-22 thing that they're always talking about that Mike Nichols tried to direct for a while. Anyways, Adrian, what was I talking about?
Liz Smith, sir.
Oh, I love her. She's wonderful. We should have her on. And we'll be back with tonight's special guest after this commercial message.
Coming up, Dennis Miller when we return. What happens when two British plastic surgeons with hardcore chemical dependencies open their own clinic in Chelsea?
What a bloody awful stinking day. I despise my life.
Surgery not go well, Daddy.
The hell with surgery. I can't find an olive in this entire frigging clinic.
You put them in with the tongue depressors.
Did I? Aren't I a clever thing?
There's no one in this bloody hellhole know where they keep the fake tits.
It's England's hilarious new comedy import, Not My Doctor.
Are you two gonna stop sucking on that
You can't give me my new boobies.
Oh, quit complaining, Hazel. We'll give you a toke.
It's outrageous comedy as only we Brits can do.
It's the Queen Mum. She's taking a nasty fall. She needs a new hip.
You work on Hazel, I'll take her nibs.
Now, for a raving lunatic, you can be quite brilliant.
Look what you flippin' booze-hounds have done. You've given me a new hip, but you've forgotten me boobs. I'm still flat as a board.
I'll tell you who isn't.
I quite like them. What's happened to our bowling balls?
Oh.
The Manchester Guardian calls it outrageously witty. The Associated Press's Bob Macy says, I laughed so hard I couldn't even watch it. And the New York Times declares, with all those English accents, it's bound to be clever. That's Not My Doctor. This Sunday on PBS. Immediately following Mozart's Requiem.
From New York, this is a Daily Show news break. Now, Jon Stewart.
Here's some of the stories we've set out on our windowsill to cool. What do you get when you cross a zebra and a horse? Well, if nothing else, a lead story. Plus, North Dakota contemplates changing its name to just plain Dakota. We'll have the details at 11. Though that was pretty much the whole story right there. They want to change their name.
On July 18th,
we have a landing strip up ahead. You want me to put it down?
New island.
Dr. Graham, you should come look at this.
New species.
What was that? It's a Tyrannosaurus. It sounds bigger.
New danger.
It's a bird cage.
For what?
Jurassic Park 3. Rated PG-13. At theaters Wednesday, July 18th.
The earliest currency known to man was the human tooth. Molars, bicuspids, incisors, all had value. Of course, given such a limited resource, one had to budget one's teeth. Some failed to grasp this concept. They ultimately starved to death.
Some people need help budgeting. The Discover card with budget management tools for the slightly smarter consumer.
Does anyone here at the Beef and Bird Barbecue Cook-Off use a gas grill?
No, we don't use gas for cook-offs.
Definitely want to use charcoal.
What's it take to win this thing?
The taste, definitely the taste.
So what kind of charcoal do you guys use?
Kingsford.
Seriously?
100%.
Oh, Kingsford, definitely.
Does stuff grilled on Kingsford charcoal really taste better than stuff grilled on gas?
A proven fact. Just go around, ask everybody around here, and they'll tell you.
Yeah, you get a better flavor out of it.
Kingsford, because taste is everything.
Give me the Kingsford, you can keep the gas.
No, thanks a lot.
Present from me to you.
First Kia is on fire! Yes, First Kia is on fire during their Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event. Find Red Hot store-wide sale prices. New Rios from $69.95. Sophias from $89.95. Sportages from $11.995. Optimas from $13.995. And everyone has Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Plus, choose from over $2 million in used car inventory. It's the Red Hot Clear the Lot sales event. Going on now at First Kia on the corner of First and Easy.
It's the food that makes an Italian vacation so special, and for me, a total tax write-off. I've learned so much here. For instance, ask an Italian for a milkshake made with real ice cream, and they'll look at you like you're from another planet. Yet we agree French fries should be golden and crispy, and that food just tastes better if you don't make it till it's ordered. But most importantly, I learned that when you attend an Italian soccer match, you better root for Italy.
Adrian, that was absolutely spectacular.
You are a veritable font of benevolence, sir.
Anyway, Webster's Dictionary is required reading for our next guest. He never fails to confuse and astound with his knowledge of big words. Words that even he has privately confided he doesn't have a clue what they mean. Please welcome everyone's favorite scholar, Dennis Miller! Wonderful. Please sit down.
Thank you. Adrian, look how good he looks. Very windburn. Looks like the shuttle lost a few heat towels on reentry.
Little shushing on the slopes.
Thank you for being here, Dennis Miller.
Well, thanks for having me, Jimmy. I love the set. Very Joe Pine.
Joe Pine. I love Joe Pine. Who's Joe Pine? Who is Joe Pine?
Well, Joe Pine was one of your predecessors. He broke down the barriers.
Broke down the barriers.
Yes.
And so many barriers have been broken down. But don't you think politically, in the new climate that we're in, that there is not enough barriers being broke down, and people are so into themselves? What do you think of all that, Dennis Miller, what I just said to you?
I kind of glazed over halfway through it.
You glazed over halfway through it.
The first 4 words up to that first preposition, I was completely on board. And then I locked into those eyes. You reminded me of Dennis Hopper in The Cage in Apocalypse Now. And I thought, I am on television with a complete madman.
I want to ask you so many things. You're on...
Go!
You're on football. You're on...
Now that hurt.
No, it didn't hurt at all.
Huh? You like the feel...
I'm sorry.
Jesus. Huh? I have not seen that angle on a man since around 1 hour and 10 in the Midnight Express.
You're on football.
Yes.
You seem to know the sport. I'm not a fan, personally. I'm a pole vaulter by trade. I did it in college, and I still occasionally will pole vault just privately.
Yeah.
Dixie and I. Another story we'll get to certainly during the break. But did you always like football, Dennis Miller?
I just thought it would be a good place to sort of interject my humor, which I try to do arcane references, and I thought, well, what better venue for that than the most American of all sports, replacing baseball, which has gone to hell recently, football. I thought, what a good...
Baseball is where the Irish people run around in shorts, and it's like soccer.
No, that's your house on Thursday.
You share a birthday with Roseanne Barr.
Really?
Yes, you do.
What is the date?
I don't know. It's down in the notes.
How do you know I share it if you don't know the date?
Because I was told, Dennis Miller. What I love about Dennis, and it's one of his best things, he loves to bust my chops.
I like to slightly massage you when I'm poking fun at you, so
now we're
you
back to the pool.
don't deaden
Yes.
and go inward, and you're not there for me to trash later on. I like to keep it alive. It's like one of the bodies in Aliens 2 that they put in the pod, and the aliens couldn't quite eat them right away. They would leave them sort of on baseline, flatline limits so they could come in and suck their essence out periodically. That's what I like to do with you. I like
what you
to
do
suck
so
your
well.
essence out periodically.
Everyone says no one sucks in Hollywood like Dennis Miller. It's absolutely... I'm having one as a victory. Now...
I'd Heimlich you, but my arms are 3 feet too short.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. I loved you in Madhouse.
Madhouse, a little piece of magic I did somewhere near Tempe, Arizona with Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
And
a Scientologist.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What do you make of science? I only made it around 200 pages into Dianetics, and my head exploded like I was in a David Cronenberg film. But what do you make of it?
I know that it's about you go into a desert and there's a ship somewhere, and then you sign a huge check, and if you don't, they'll kill you. That's all I really know about it.
Well,
that's about it.
Those are the cliff notes.
Those are the cliff notes right there. When you're in a hurry, you've got to know something quick. And you've used the F word, but you've used it with panache.
Yes.
And somehow you make it sound like a sweet bonbon.
Well, Jiminy, ordinarily a compliment like that would mean absolutely nothing to me, and I'm proud to tell you that you saying it, it means even less.
Thank you. Dennis Miller, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
Coming up, Jerry Seinfeld.
St. Peter's Square, Vatican City, is about 50,000 people.
The stream of white smoke signaling that a new pope had been chosen.
All right, gentlemen, please listen up. You're now in the command of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops. You will address me as Your Holiness. Any concerns you have with my pontificate will be addressed to me in writing my own 900 hours. Now, do you have any questions?
Why do they serve us meat sandwiches on Fridays?
What was that?
Yeah, I
I was just pointing out that to eat liverwurst sandwiches on Fridays is a sinful proposition.
That's what I thought you said.
This man was no cardinal. He was the alien.
Didn't do your homework, Herman. Any good Catholic knows we've been eating meat on Friday for over 30 years. Okay, people, I'm not having any fun. And you know how cranky I get when I'm not having any fun. Now let's go bag ourselves a fundamentalist. Come on.
Hightail it, Junior. Rome's on to us.
Tommy Lee Jones, Bobcat Goldthwait, an American Pope. Coming direct to video this summer.
Comedy Central's Summer Film Festival presents, for the first time on network television, Very Bad Things, when a bachelor party gets way out of hand.
Was it fun, honey?
Friends start to lose their heads. The network television premiere of Very Bad Things, Sunday at 8.
On June 29th,
Get that pony!
meet a superhero like no other.
Pony-Tang whip your butt so bad that you can write it off on your taxes.
Paramount Pictures presents, in association with MTV Films and Chris Rock Productions, Lance Crowther, Wanda Sykes, and Chris Rock.
Daddy? You damn right I'm your daddy.
Pony-Tang, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, June 29th.
Mr. Wallace.
And you are just going to love these terms.
Your terms just aren't right.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. Regan, your rates are a little high.
That's not good. What's the word I'm thinking of?
I think it's no.
Mm-hmm. No.
Want banks to compete over you? Come to LendingTree.com. Fill out one form and get up to 4 offers within hours.
Oh, what a lovely time.
When banks compete, you win at LendingTree.com.
The Camry Solara. Yeah, it's that nice.
Now it's time for Lalawood Fables.
Is everyone cozy?
Yeah!
Do we all have enough marshmallows in our cocoa?
Yeah!
Because I knew someone once who didn't like marshmallows in his cocoa, and as it turned out, he couldn't be trusted. Now, tonight, we're going to read a fascinating tale about the brutal slaying of the wonderful Sal Mineo. Does everyone know who Sal Mineo was?
No!
You don't? Oh, my God, what rock do you kids live under? Sal Mineo was a gifted, curly-haired young actor of limited height who truly made his mark in Hollywood in the 1950s. Now, Sal Mineo made many, many wonderful pictures. My personal favorite was Rebel Without a Cause, starring the provocative and I think oft misunderstood James Dean. Short little bugger with the breath of a polecat, but a generous tipper. And for that, Jimmy, I will always be thankful. Anyways, children, let me set up the scene, shall I? The month was February. The year was 1976. And as Sal Mineo walked down the lonely, darkened streets of West Hollywood, just east of Flores, having just finished a gypsy run-through of the acclaimed stage play, P.S. Your Cat is Dead, he was still smarting from his director's reprimand.
Two-mannered? What does he mean, two-mannered? Is William Shatner two-mannered? Hey, who are you guys? You want an autograph or something?
We're far from interested in your autograph, Mr. Mineo.
Oh, you know who I am. Hey, you don't think my acting is two-mannered, do you?
You mean like William Shatner?
Oscar, please lean over your plate. You'll get crumbs all over the crime scene.
What crime scene? Hey, what are you doing with that knife, turkey?
Turkey is a meal that one eats on Thanksgiving. A holiday you'll never live to see.
Wait, I recognize that voice. You're the two opposite type guys from that TV show. Oh!
Thank you.
it? Gee, I could have sworn that ran longer than rehearsal. Anyways, what must have been going through poor Sal Minio's noggin as he felt his life ebbing away? Had he indeed recognized one of those voices? Should he have left William Morris when he did? And why had he been given so many fleet enemas as a child when he was as regular as clockwork? So many questions, so few answers, and his demise remains a Hollywood mystery to this very day. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Next week, we look at the tragic story of Roscoe Fatty Arbuckle. How many of you kids have ever had Coke out of a bottle?
Me!
Well, do you know what Fatty Arbuckle did with a Coke bottle? He took it, and then he shoved it right... Sicko! Oh my God, I'm so not sick. All I did was speak the truth. The man took a Coke bottle, and he... Go to the interview. Go to the next interview.
Now we go out and about with Jiminy Glick.
Hello, I'm sitting with my super special guest, the wonderful Jerry Seinfeld.
I just want to say I'm a huge fan of yours.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've always been a fan. I've watched your show for years, even though it's been kind of hard to find sometimes.
I think Primetime is a better time for us.
You've been such a great supporter of all of us in show business.
Well, you know,
of course, are not.
Well, I think of myself as a participant of the business.
And yet it doesn't diminish your great joy for being around, for being kind of a barnacle on the hull of show business. And yet you still, it doesn't sour. There's no bitterness about you. That's what I like.
I was a tremendous fan of yours when you did the wonderful show. What was the name of Benson?
Oh, thank you.
You played Frankie on Benson.
That's right.
And you know what I loved about you? So many people, when they guest on these shows, they tend to be very subdued and real, but you were very big and very expressive.
Right.
And you've done such a wonderful job as in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, that was in college. That wasn't really professional.
So you did
Not
finish.
unlike this situation.
See, so I lost that bet. And one night we got together and watched your special. You kept going, why do people... I can't remember anything else, but it was the phrasing was very unique.
Right.
Some people would say, boy, he seems so kind of bland and there's a nothingness there, but I don't feel that. I feel that there's a wisdom to you. Just because the eyes are so dull doesn't mean that there's not a machinery of wheels clicking away. And then you see your show. There's the stout little boy who seems concerned, and then the frazzled one who's my personal favorite, and then the young girl from SNL.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Did you ever keep up with them?
Oh, sure. I talk to them all the time.
You went, oh, sure, and your voice went real, oh, sure, like it was a lie. Let me get this straight. You used their talent, and you discarded them away.
That's pretty much the way it works.
Yes. Did you know Cesar Romero?
Sure. He played the Joker in Batman, the TV series.
No, I don't mean as a fan, dear. I mean, did you ever get to hang out with him, play Pinochle?
Well, no. I was 12. He was 70. So we didn't cross paths.
Who don't you like in show? Who are you fed up with?
I don't really have anybody.
Delta Burke?
I'm a little tired of her.
I knew it! I really should be a clairvoyant.
I've never seen a shirt collar actually go up like that. I don't mean to get personal, but there's only 2 buttons of your shirt visible before the shirt goes into the pants. I mean, the distance from the top of your shirt to your belt is 3 inches.
I'll tell you why, it's Pilates.
I know you've been on every diet.
And how have you kept the weight down?
I keep it down because I've been successful at doing what I wanted to do.
Oh, and what was
There's a lot of people that are in show business are frustrated, and the frustration leads to eating and deviant sexual behavior.
What are you trying to say, Jerry Seinfeld?
I'm saying that, deviant is however you define it.
Are you inferring that I'm a deviant?
No, I know you've got 4 sons.
I have 4 boys, 4 wonderful, strapping boys. Morgan, Mason, Matthew, and Modine.
And what is your wife's name?
Dixie.
How many years have you been married?
23 years of loving. And she knows that I'm someone who just needs it.
So you lie on top of her with this body.
Now, wait a second, Jerry.
There's a person that will allow you to get on top of them and sweat like I imagine you're doing now.
Why do I have to put up with
for
it?
8 to 11 minutes, at least 4 times.
Now wait a second. Let's talk about you. If you're so wise, are you saying that you never went through a period where you sweated too much, or you were 300 pounds overweight?
If I sweat, it's from exercise or because the weather is warm.
But are these the wonderful little observations that you put in your shoe?
A blind man could make these observations.
No, but
you're overweight, frustrated, unsuccessful, stammering, stuttering, sweating, you know, completely out of your element individual.
Aren't you kind?
And yet you make it work.
Thank you again, wonderful, wonderful Jerry.
Thank you,
Thank you
Jiminy.
for being who you are. This is Jiminy Glick talking to my old friend, Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, where's my car? I gotta go.
Primetime Glick will be back after this.
Up next, it's the Peabody Award-winning The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Then it's Saturday Night Live, only on Comedy Central.
Hey, there's big news at 7-Eleven. It's the new Big Bite Combo. Delicious Big Bite hot dog made by Oscar Mayer with free chili and cheese. Whatever you want. Ice cold gulp. And a big grab of chips. All for just $1.99. It's the bigger, better summer.
This summer, enter the realm of the supernatural. There's a poltergeist on the loose.
Hello? I want to play with somebody.
Scary movie 2.
Now let's split up.
How come you white people always say let's split up?
We should stick together.
Yes!
Okay, you three, follow me.
Ain't that a... This film has not yet been rated. Everywhere Wednesday, July 4th.
We gave it the power of 227 horses. We gave it the control of all-wheel drive. But the spirit of a 3-time World Rally champion? That... Meet the turbocharged rally-bred Subaru.
The art of the interview. Really important people are talking with Jon Stewart. Tonight's guest, Jet Li. The Daily Show with Jon Stewart coming up next only on Comedy Central.
Well, that's very Lorna Love. I want to thank my wonderful guest, Dennis Miller.
You know, Jiminy, I don't know how it happened, but I think I've got your robe and I think you've got mine on.
Oh, my God, I think you're right. Here, let's switch. Oh, no! Dennis Miller, I had no idea you were so modest.
Well, now you do.
Well, anyway, you've been a wonderful guest, and maybe you would like to come back to the host. It's my birthday, and Dixie's serving my favorite dinner, Caesar salad, smoked salmon, sandwich, and sing parsley.
You know, I'd love to, Jiminy, but I've got a previous engagement I just cannot get out of.
Oh, where are you going?
Not sure. Not sure.
Next Wednesday. You were born in Charlottesville, Virginia, and yet there's not a trace of an accent. What is Rob Lowe running away from?
Rob Lowe and Billy Crystal get grilled. New episode of Primetime Glick with Martin Short next Wednesday at 10:30 only on Comedy Central.
A team of award-winning journalists. An anchor with 20 years' experience. The people and the stories that will change your life. Who needs it? The Daily Show with Jon Stewart coming up next only on Comedy Central.